Hey guys, Kamasak here. Welcome to Empires and Puzzles. Now, this is a game I've kind of been playing a little bit, obviously, off-screen, and this is pretty much your usual collect resources, collect heroes and troops, and attack monsters and advance through areas. It's pretty much something that's been done before 8 million times, but, excuse me, I don't want that. I'm trying to collect my meat, if you don't mind, sir. But yeah, for some reason, this one kind of grabbed me for whatever reason. Some games do that, I don't know why, and I am completely full on food storage, but for whatever reason, these games make it so you can only upgrade one building at a time, so I can't do anything for another 13 and a half hours. So, you have all your basic energy units. You have the purple stuff up here, Alliance Energy. That is for Titan battles, so let's actually go take a look at one of those. When you're in a guild, or whatever it calls them, an alliance, you're in there with a bunch of other people, obviously, and these form. This is a Night Dragon, and we have 8 hours left to murder this thing. So you get 5 heroes, and they represent... You don't have to use all different elements. You could use whatever heroes you want, but I think it's best to use all 5 elements. And you get like a sub-troop under that hero, which adds benefits to your hero, like additional attack power and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure how all that is calculated, but it's something strange. Battle items obviously can be used in battle. You have healing potions, attack things, like arrow attacks will be, I think it's like 100 damage to everything. The axe attack up there, all enemies get 200 damage and minus 20 attack for 6 turns. And we have even better healing potions. So, let me fight this guy. You have a minute 30 to do basically as much damage as you can to it. You're not going to kill this thing on your own. If you see it has a weak point there, if you hit that 3 times in one match, it will be stunned and it won't attack you. So if you notice in the upper left corner there, that is the element weakness chart. I don't know why it's not 5 things in one circle, but it's how they made it. So it is... I don't know where to put this here. Here, I'll just be one of the heroes, I guess. So you have fire does more damage to grass, or nature, I think it's called nature. And then nature does more damage to ice, and then ice does more damage to fire. And if you go backwards through that circle, the damage is halved. So, see, it's weak with... he is a darkness element creature, so... light will do extra damage, and then the reverse darkness will do half damage. So once you match up enough, it charges their mana. On the bottom there, you see how the heroes have the green hit point bar, and they also have the blue bar on the bottom. So when you make matches, it charges their mana, and then everybody has their own special abilities that they can use. Hey, alright. That's neat. So, alright, where's the weak point? No, we're already down to 7 seconds already, are we? Okay. Okay, let me get one more match in there if I can. Oh, we stunned him. Isn't that swell? See, I think my guys kind of suck. For how long I've been playing, I kind of suck at this thing. And yes, my name is Putsy, Hero, the Putsy Hero. That's bitchin'. So I'm just gonna do 3 of these. What was it called? The Alliance Energy. It takes ages to replenish. I think it... Oh, I keep forgetting the weak point switches after 3 or 4 turns there. But, yeah, I think it takes 4 hours for 1 point to regenerate. And usually I'm not a fan of anything that has energy, because that is strictly a mobile thing, and I just think it's cheap to, you know, charge people to... It's basically charging people to play your game more. I understand people have to make money, but I think it's... I've always thought it was just a stupid feature in any game to... I don't know. I'm sure tons and tons of people will agree with me, but it's... This I don't really ever intend to play for very long periods at all anyway. It's just kind of a game that I use to fill gaps when I'm bored and waiting on other apps or between recording PvZ2 or what have you. So I figured I might as well show off something I'm actually playing. As long as I can stay alive, I'm happy. Because he can actually wipe me out fairly easily. So obviously the boss itself also has his own mana timer, or mana charge, and once that fills up, that's what makes him cast that Void Blast and attempt to murder everybody. And that is just Jim Dandy. Hey, I almost got wiped out. He was so close. Hey, we did 5,000 that time, so let's do one more. It shows who does the most damage. I am never in the top 3. Like, ever in the top 3. Everybody else is way better than me at this game, so... Well, if you can pray for a lot of matches, it does add to your damage multiplier when you get bonus matches like that. So you can see it's 1.1. It'll go up by 0.1 every time. Which is really not all of anything, but... Alright, let's get him stunned again. Just keep him stunned is all I really care about. Because I don't have hardly any light elements on the map at all. So we'll do that. So what this guy's special is, it doesn't do any damage to him, but all the people next to him get, I don't know what you want to call it, like reflected damage, where whatever, like when he casts that Void Blast, he gets 3 shots redirected at him, so he took, what did he take, like 500 damage there from that? So that's a considerable amount of damage. So if we can get weak spot hits on that, we could do pretty decent damage, but unfortunately, we'll actually have some, I don't have anything on the left side. I don't frequently get a lot of the weak element at the weak point, as you might suspect. I don't think it's that way by design, I think it's just pure BS chance. So let's do... Ugh. Oh, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. The Dance of Fire! Oh, there we go, there we go. Ugh. Oh! Yeah, usually whenever I get combos, it's completely accidental. I don't pay that much attention, so... We'll head back to the map, and I will be able to attack that thing maybe once again. So we have, up in the upper left below the portrait of Putsy there, we have, it gives you daily quests, so these regenerate every, I think they're every 24 hours. Pretty sure they are. So you have raids, which are against other people, and this is also... It seems to be a recurring issue every time I get into... Well, that one's actually somewhat reasonably matched. But when you first start off, the raids are virtually impossible to do. Not only because you have to use food to re-roll, but you can see a lot of these people have a lot higher team power than I do. I'll do one just to kind of show it off. I don't know whether or not I'm going to get destroyed. So this is somebody else's team. I mean, they're not directly controlling them, which is usually the case, but... okay, I can hit Mr. Red Homie. Usually I like to check if they have a healer of some sort, and then I will attempt to murder that one. Because who wants that BS? But I did not check because... reasons. Let's do... whatever. I'm not paying a whole lot of attention, honestly. Dunk. So yeah, you get various power-ups. You saw that one. That is when you match a 4, and when you match a 5, it gives you that gem. And that will play all of that tile type on the map, which usually causes several other things to go flying after it. Stop murdering me, you freaking douche. Alright, let's, the 4s, they create, I don't know what that is, like a little shield or something along those lines. Look at that. Unintended combo. But yeah, that just, it plays, oh, it's like a dragon skull or something like that. It plays every tile around it, including itself. Looks like I'm going to end up cutting this close, but we're going to win it anyway. Hey! So you take a little bit of their resources. It's not crippling at all, in my opinion. Well, I just kind of threw away 2,100 food there. But that is one of the quests. What I was getting at before I actually started is it seems like it doesn't do a very good job of putting you with people you could actually take. Like, these people have a lot of team power compared to mine. That's kind of what I look at. How team power is calculated, it's based on what type of heroes you have. Obviously, their rarity comes into play, and what type of troop they have. So, Obviously, if they have better stuff, they're gonna murder you. But that is one of the things, the heroes there. I don't know why they call it heroes. I don't know. Does it actually? Okay, defeat heroes in raids. If you click on it, it should just say raid kills or whatever. So the Titans, obviously, that one will recharge, but obviously if you only get one Titan a day, then you can only get 1 point in that a day. So if you actually complete a quest, it'll give you various things, like it'll give you extra food, extra resources in general, and then maybe a few, you can use training camps, which, no, I don't want to upgrade it. You can actually train heroes. You start off with crappy ones, obviously, and as you level it up, you can train more. So it takes 1 day. Oh my god, is that freaking ages. I was training these, and these only take 1 hour. Well, that's surprising, but you can have more than one. I think I could have 3, but all my spots are filled up at the moment. And you notice those, the battle items, you can actually craft those too. Obviously, you have to level up your forge, and I don't think any building can get higher than your main building here, the stronghold, which is kind of why I'm upgrading that, because I want to be able to train better heroes. You have your little thing up here is where you watch an ad, and it'll give you the various gems, like up here, and it'll give you, I think it also gives you summon tokens. So when you complete quests, there are summon tokens. It'll give you the basic one, so you can use a daily summon, and it shows you kind of what you can get. You can use gems to use summons. I tried doing that. I didn't really get anything from it. I tried doing it on this, because it's going to take forever to hoard up 2,600. It's obviously the best way to go about things. But so yeah, you also have the quests. I think I'm on... Oh, that's not what I thought it was. So quests are... You hit that, and then there are a few random... By a few, I mean 2 at a time, unless there's an event going on, which I don't know if that's what this is. Unless it's just... It must be some kind of new, different thing. But, like, there was a Christmas event, and then there were 2 other ones. Like, this one, if you do it, you can find recruits. And the other one, oh, it's the bodacious hottie Elena. We can find more recruits from these lands if we drive away the monsters. So I might as well do one of those. Or you can see if you need more of those. Well, that's how that would work. But I am chock full of those. Battle items, too. Vivica, hi. The old battlegrounds here are full of valuable items. Let's drive over the monsters and see what we can find. I don't know why she talks like that, but she does. So I'll do this one. Why the hell not? So this gives more of a realistic look at what the game looks like overall. So let's murder Homie up here if I can. I don't know what the best strategy would be. I just kind of pick a guy and then just attack him until he's murdered. Like that, and then I will move on. And of course I have no nature element to match. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. I don't know why it's kind of tripped me up, but like I keep... Maybe it's the Final Fantasy days that... Oh, fire and ice are opposed, and... No, fire actually does half damage to ice. Oh, well, shit. But we murdered him anyway. Oh, of course. I was hoping it'd be some more blue dudes, but nope, we're going... I don't know how those guys are light elemental. They look pretty evil to me. But, again, let's not judge a book by its cover. They may be the nicest of whatever the hell they are. So get rid of him. So you notice the sword down there? That is when they're going to move again, so in two more matches or whatever, they will... The middle one be able to attack. Alright, stop matching. So, obviously, it kind of glows a little bit when they're ready to attack and murder your face. Zorch? Jesus. Oh, okay. Well, I'm making it look a little bit easier than it is. Dance of Fire! And every area has their own Boosie boss. Because why not? That's a lot of... Oh, you're actually dark. You look exactly the same as those guys, just bigger. But yet you're a different element. Alright, whatever. So as you would expect, those guys come with a lot more hit points and dish out a little bit more damage. And dunk, dunk, dunk. There's some light element there I can get. Puh. I believe you can actually get items to revive your heroes and stuff like that. Does that cost a move, or can I just... Oh, you can actually spam those. I didn't know that. I don't usually use them because 100 hit points at this point really aren't that much. But oh well. It's there if you want to use it. Oh, you're still alive. Death! You're still... Ah, you died to poison. What a douche. That'll learn him. Alright, so that's pretty much that. Throwing away food. I got some antidotes and other stuff. Obviously, the more challenging it is, the better the rewards. And there's really only, as far as I know, there's one more thing to look at. Oh, raids, by the way, you have your own raid energy. So you can only, that recharges obviously once every hour. And the heroes and monsters, it's reasonably easy to do. So world energy, if we go back to base from here and go back to the map, this is your actual, the storyline mode of the game. So you start off in the plains of Corellia and then enter Wrathwood, shores of Windermere Deadlands, and etc., etc. And then eventually you work your way around to is the Dragonian Cave eventually at some point. Maybe. Hey, I'm a raid! So yeah, usually when you get to an... Ew, you are ugly. When you get to a new area, this is probably going to just beat my ass. I think I tried this yesterday. And I was going absolutely nowhere with it. But when you beat an area, it gives you a little bit more story. There's not really a huge interesting storyline in this game. It's just this, I don't know what you want to call him, like the Dark Lord or something. They gave him some generic name. And it's like, yeah, he defeated all the castle, and you have to reclaim the land from the scarabs and the desert bandits, I guess. I guess that's how that works. But yeah, all of these things and everything in the... let's do... Everything in the... Oh, what was it? The quest? Yeah, everything in the quest. All of that stuff applies to the monster kills, so you can... Wherever you choose to do that, you can kind of farm it up. And if I didn't say so, you'll get I think I did say so, but you get various rewards. You almost always... Actually, I think always you'll get at least a gem, if not a couple gems. So they're not as stingy as other games I've played, where they don't hand out their... They don't hand out their... I don't know what you want to call it, like the rare currency. They're not stingy with that, so you can actually get... You can get a few reasonably a day. Like, I don't know if you can get up to 10. I'd say a little less than that, if I had to take a wild guess, but... But again, I've played a few other games where they just don't give you any, because they are very insistent that you buy it. Which, to me, is always just a huge turnoff in mobile games when... A, they have this absurd energy system. I mean, you can actually play for a while. As you play this one, you'll get more and more of your base energy. And then overnight, it'll be all regenerated. But like I said with this again, I don't play it enough to, like, I'll drain the energy and then I'll leave it alone for almost the rest of the day because, well, this is just a time filler for me. But again, if you like these games, I'll definitely give it a recommendation because it's keeping me entertained for a while. Might actually beat this one. Oh, how is his necklace just kind of floating like that? Is that going to hit him? No, not going to hit him. Of course not. Alright, so I'm cutting this a little closer than I really care to. I'd like to get rid of the scarab if I can. Beautiful! So let's hit him with that. And his mana is going to be full. Of course it is. He's probably going to kill my blue guy. More combo? Oh, you didn't kill anybody. She's got 8 health left. Alright, so I need dark. I got him with a little bit. Shit, he attacks next. Okay, who's gonna die next? Great. Oh, he missed! What a douche! Actually, the yellow hero, he has his Harmonic Slam ability. He'll inflict a debuff of blindness on the bros there, so... Oh, good, I got absolute junk for heroes. Now, I have heard that if you want to put your gems to the most use, you want to use them on the... Alright, let's get out of here. Hold on. Yeah, I know, we don't have room for additional stuffs. Like, I've heard that you want to use them on epic troops, because heroes you can eventually make on your own. I don't remember if it ever said you can make legendary heroes. That might be something to take a gander into. So where is... So, train. It'd probably take a frickin' ages. Train heroes with a chance of epic and legendary. So, eventually, once you get your stronghold to level 10, you can actually flip over your crafting buildings to start making troops and upgrading troops. But you can't train them like you can heroes. And a lot of these just sit here and do nothing because I can't do anything. So you can actually level them up a little bit. So if you just hit it, the heroes and the troops work the same way. You need hero cards to... Oh, you're max level 2. Well, never mind. So I'll just show that off really quick, and then... Oh, I'll do one more thing after that. So if I pick somebody who needs to be leveled up, so homie here, they get more of a bonus when you use cards of their color. It's still decent to use anything you want if you really want to. Hey, the special skill improved. That's incredibly lucky. So if you have their card, you can level up their special level up chance. Why does it... That sounds very weird wording. But if it's just something of the same color, I think it gives 2. Stuff of the opposite color, different colors, gives 1. And then if you actually have their card, it adds 25% to that, so that's pretty helpful. That's how that works. And really the only other thing to show off here is the missions. Every game has your various objectives you can do. A lot of this, there's only so much you can do with this too. Upgrade every building to such and such and such and such. So that is pretty much all I really care to talk about. It's, again, it probably looks like every other game, which it probably is, but again, this one's kept me busy for a fair amount of time. So definitely worth a play if you're into these kind of games. I don't know if there's a way to add me by screen name, but, well, there it is if you find it worthy. This is Kamasak. This was Empires and Puzzles. I'll see you later.